Now, this is very interesting, right? One of my students, right? Uh, he asked me simply, "Is there a story in Waiting for Godot?" Now, this is a good question, but it is quite complicated, nah? And that's why to understand it, I have also uh, to go to many reference books, and that is why this presentation, right? Is there a story in Waiting for Godot? Since Waiting for Godot is my, you can say, my favorite text. It is one of my favorite texts. It was prescribed during my post graduation, and uh, I was taught it interestingly, right? And that's why it's a good text, right, to discuss and to debate, right? It is one of the important things about the text is it provides you some material to debate, and it encourages you to debate. It motivates you to discuss, right? So it's a text which provides you somewhat called a space for argument, right? Somewhat called a discussion desk, or you can say it's a kind of, you can say, a platform, right? To uh, say your views. Of course, you can comment. All right. I'm happy if you comment on this particular video, and we let us enjoy the story. Is there a story? That's a question. Yeah, I think it's a story. Okay. Yeah. So first of all, let us first thing first. Now, Waiting for Godot as a play, 1953 play by Irish writer, uh, right? Irish writer and playwright Samuel Beckett. Now, for the preparation of national eligibility test and state eligibility test, you must understand uh, that Samuel Beckett was an Irish writer, right? It is asked repeatedly in state level exams, right? Now, let me adjust my video first, because yeah, let me put it here, maybe. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so first of all, there are two persons, Vladimir and Estragon. This is I'm just telling story, right? But let me tell you very frankly that it is an absurd play, and it's a modern play, and that is why it violates, you can say, the Aristotelian concept or the traditional concept of comedy or tragedy or a play, right? And that's why uh, I'm happy to share that it's a modern play, and that's why it deviates from all the notions of traditional play. So it's not, you cannot say it tragedy, you cannot say it complete comedy. It's a kind of, you can say, blend. It's a kind of tragicomedy or comic tragedy, right? Is it a comedy? That's also a question. Is it a tragedy? That's also a complicated issue, right? I think it's a philosophical issue, and I should prevent myself to debate, because it takes too much time to talk about, right? Let's forget it, right? Men. There are two men, right? The word man important. I think that the women, or you can say the feminist, must ask question: why not women? Why men? Is waiting a task of men only? That's a big question, complicated one. So I don't think that you should Hmm. You should churn it out or you should think about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. So let's talk to the story only. Right? Vladimir and Estragon, the two persons, two men, right? They're waiting for someone, and his name is Godot, right? His name is Godot. They're waiting. And now the word waiting is very important here in the play. So, two old friends, right? They're waiting, right? For a man called Godot, right? They're waiting by a bear tree, right? And it is a road, a country road, okay? They're waiting to meet a man called Godot. Now, the third character. First one is Vladimir, second is Estragon, and third character they are waiting for. That's Godot. Who is Godot? I don't know. Is he? Is it he? I don't know. Okay. Let me confuse you. Okay, let me arouse some, you can say, surprising. Okay, so it's a play, and in the play there is a tree, the these two men are named Vladimir and Estragon, and these two men are waiting for Godot. Okay, who is Godot? I don't know. Okay. They seem tired and restless. Okay, they are tired, they are restless, but they stay. Now see the patient. They stay because they believe Godot will come. Okay, Godot will come. So they hope so. So one thing, a very important thing in this first slide is there are two men. They are waiting for a person. His name is, you can say, he's also named, and his name is Godot. And they don't know much about him. Okay, let's see. Then, though they are tired and restless, right? They feel it boring. Yeah, but they believe that Godot will come. So it's a hope, right? They survive, they stay, they live, they wait, and they hope. Okay, so with the key aspect display, let's talk about next slide. The talk. What should they do? Yeah, they want to pass time. Why? Because they're waiting for Godot, and that's why they have to pass time. What should they do? They are active agents. They are human beings, right? So to avoid boredom, they chat. About what? Random things like memories, foods, right? Someone is thinking. Someone is, you can say, inspecting or observing something into his boot, and he's playing with his boot. Okay, that's it. Then they make silly jokes, sometimes biker or some small matter. They argue about some small matter. Okay, that's it. Then they converse, they communicate, because communication is the best way to pass time, right? What will you do when you are alone? What will you do? But when you are with someone, you're waiting for someone, right? When you are with your friend and waiting for some friend, what will you do? You will crack jokes, do some pranks, okay? And because, see, waiting is boring. Waiting is not a, you can say, good thing, right? Waiting is not, you can say, waiting is not an interesting activity, right? Okay, that's why they communicate. Communication is a way right? See, in this play, the writer also shows that what is the remedy of boredom, what is solution of some boring things, right? It is to communicate. So they both, their friends, they communicate, and they, you can say, tell each other some silly jokes, and they repeat. Right? So some things are repeated, right? And their conversations are not you can say not fruitful, not you can say advantageous or useful. They just communicate. So this is a kind of useless conversation, means useless communication, because they want to spend time, maybe, or they want to avoid boredom, or they, because they are waiting, they have pastime, and this is a communication is for them. It's a pastime game, so they're playing this game, right? Communicating with each other, okay, confusing each other, misconversing, and then just talking, just chatting without any specific purpose, without providing some useful information. If you read the play, you will find it out. Don't worry. I suggest, let me emphatically suggest you that you must read the text, right? The text is very important. Sometimes in graduations, I don't want to read the text. I want to get help from other sources. Nowadays, AI is okay. Okay, let's say AI is very okay. But for deeper understanding, AI is just a machine, right? So remember these things. AI is a machine, and no one can replace, right? You. You are a human being. So you have created, or you have, you can say, manufactured that machine. And if you think that it will replace human beings, then, okay, I think you are challenging your own ability. Okay, next. Now, see, this is important thing. Three important things I would like to convey here, right? Because yes, they feel boredom. Secondly, they use communication as a remedy to this pastime and waiting, right? Waiting for someone unknown, some unknown person, right? That is Godot. Yeah, good. Now, they are unsure. They are not sure that Godot will come. Godot will come or not? That's the question, right? Will Godot come or not? That's the question. So Vladimir and Estragon can't remember exactly what Godot looks like. Now, who is he? They don't know. They can't figure it out that you can say his physicality, his philosophy, his ideology. Who is he? Right? So it's a kind of existential question, maybe about Godot too. Right? If Vladimir and Estragon are facing some existential trauma or some existential questions, issues, right? They are struggling for their survival. The figure of Godot is a strange, right? Strange figure, right? And the writer also mentions about his ambiguities, right? His complications, right? So both these friends do not know who is he and how is he and what is his ideology and what is his physical appearance, means how he looks. Okay, then the thing Godot might help them, but they're not sure how. Now they have a hope, and what is their hope? The hope is to Their hope is to convince each other that okay, Godot will come and he will solve the problem. Godot will come and he will help them. But about what they are thinking about or about what help they are demanding, that is not mentioned in the text. So how Godot will help, right? Godot will help, that is a hope, right? But how he will help, that is not mentioned, right? Now the question, if they are in the right place or if Godot will even show up, right? So they are not sure. They are not sure about. They are not sure about the appearance of God, right? So they are just waiting. They're passing time. They're communicating. They are doing some tiny trivial activities. Uh, they are cracking jokes and all, right? They are doing some useless work, useless tasks, useless talk, and they're just waiting. And with hope that Godot will come. But that hope is also not sure. So they are not 100% sure, or they are not assured about the appearance of Godot. That Godot will come, he will solve their problem, he will come, he will help him or them, he will come, he will communicate with them, he'll come, and he will come with some remedy, some solution. Okay, so, and that is why the play is an absurd play, right? In the next video I will talk about the absurdity of waiting for Godot, but before that, right, let us talk about this, and secondly wait for that next one. Okay, now, okay, there is one character, and that is the character is Pozzo, and also another character, and his name is Lucky. Now who are they, right? So these people are waiting, right? Who? Vladimir and Estragon, right? And they are encountered by two other characters, right? And these characters are Pozzo and Lucky. So we have totally 5 characters. Number 1, Vladimir. Number 2, Estragon. Number 3, Pozzo. Number 4, Lucky. And number 5th, and the most important one, to whom we are waiting, to whom they are waiting, and his name is Godot. Okay, so Pozzo boasts about how he controls Lucky and treats him like a slave, right? So in the text it is mentioned that Lucky is a slave, Pozzo is his honor, right? Now Lucky's physical abilities are described. Means he can't speak, he can't react, right? He just stands with his head down. Now, means he is a slave now. That's why. So there is somewhat mentioning of slavery here in the play, right? So Pozzo is a boss and Lucky is a slave. And let me talk it in a postmodern way. Pozzo is a owner of multinational company, and Lucky is just his yes man. Yeah, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, and all. Right? Okay. So Pozzo seems proud but also cruel. Pozzo is cruel. Okay, I wish you think this play in a neo-colonial way or in a neo-colonial context, or you can also think this play in postmodern context or in a post-capitalist world, right? So how capitalism, right, created a situation where we provide socio-economic structure. The socio-economic structure of a society is, you can say, generated, and you can say created, and in which we have bosses and we have to be a smell like Lucky. Okay, let us see. Pozzo seems proud, but he is also cruel, and that makes Vladimir and Estragon uneasy. Right? They are not happy with Pozzo, right? And they are also sympathetic towards Lucky, right? So these are two characters. Now Pozzo commands Lucky to think. See, this is how multinational companies, this is how big companies, this is how privatization works. Okay, you can also think it in multidisciplinary way, right? This is how privatization works. He commands Lucky to think anything, right? Right? He stops this talking non-stop, right? See, these are all conversations, these are all communications, but they are useless communication, right? Miss, uh, when he says that speak, then that fellow slave speaks, right? Speech is a jumble of big words about God, life, and suffering. Now the writer philosophizes. Now the writer presents some philosophy, right? It is through the character, right? And the character is the character of Lucky, right? So Lucky uh, speaks about God, life, suffering. What is God? How is God? What is life? How is right? Nobody understands it because it's a philosophy, right? It is not, you can say, it is difficult to understand it. Nah? Yeah. So that's why nobody understands it, and it ends when Lucky is forced to stop. Lucky says, okay, stop. Pozzo said to Lucky, stop, stop, think, think, speak, speak. See, this is how the modern structure, or you can say modern capitalist structure works, right? This is how boss and slave, or you can say owner and slave, master and slave relationship works, right? So maybe it is a reflection of master slave relationship after modern age or postmodern period. In the postmodern period, okay, you can think about it, you can comment, is it or is it not? I don't know. I think you are also equal participant. Na? You are also equal distributor of knowledge, right? Let us see. Let us be distributor of knowledge. Let us not, you can say, let it be a two-way communication, right? Though it is in digital medium. I wish that you should comment. Thank you, right? In advance. Okay. Now Pozzo says, right? Pozzo and Lucky leave, right? And Estragon and Vladimir, they are what they are doing? They're waiting. What they have to do? They have to wait. Why are they waiting? I don't know. Even they don't. Right? And for whom they are waiting? They're waiting for Godot. That's it. That's the title. Is the title apt? Is the title appropriate? Is the title significant? Is the title remarkable? Is the title touches your heart? Say me yes. Yes. No. Say no. Comment. Okay. So Pozzo says that he's in hurry, and he takes Lucky away from the scene. Okay. So I'm hurry. Come on, I'm in hurry. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up is a good catchy word. Where is it? I don't know. Do you know? Yeah, hurry up is a catchy word. I think it is mentioned in T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland. Please read it. Okay. And Vladimir and Estragon feel alone. Now again, because they had a company, whatever they are, right? Whoever they are. Vladimir and Estragon really did not know about this boss and servant, Lucky and Pozzo. They are just travelers, right? Okay. Because they are these people, Vladimir and Estragon are on the road, right? They are waiting for Godot on the road near the tree. Okay, because they are waiting, and these travelers come, right? They communicate and they go. Okay, so is our life a travel? Is it a journey? Where people come and go? We are also waiting. Waiting for what? For God? For death? Whatsoever? I don't know. Please comment. Okay. Now, Vladimir and Estragon feel alone again and go back to waiting. What is their aim? Is it waiting? What is the work? Okay, the title says waiting for Godot. So they have to wait. Okay, they are waiting. They wonder if Pozzo's visit meant anything, but they are still stuck. Yeah, because they thought, yeah, they think about their encounter with Pozzo and Lucky, but it is of no advantage. It is in vain, right? So they communicate, they talk. See what happens in the play. I think there are three key things, or three key movements, or three key, you can say, activities in the play. Number one, waiting. Number two, communicating. And number three, arguing. Waiting, communicating, arguing. Right? Or you can have for the students who have to write their answers, right, in examination. What are they doing? Waiting, arguing, communication. Right? Waiting, arguing, communicating. So WAC, WAC, right? Waiting, arguing, communicating. Okay. Now there is also one character, and that character is a young boy. Now a young boy appears. Wow, good. And he said that, okay, Godot will not come today. Godot will not come today. He'll come tomorrow. Okay. Who is that young boy? You have to read it. Read the text. Right? Okay, so hope you will read it. A young boy appears and says that he is a messenger from Godot. Why the messenger is a young boy? Okay. And he's a messenger from Godot. He tells them Godot can't come today, right? So he informs these two men. Who are they? Vladimir and Estragon, right? Vladimir and Estragon, that Godot will not come today. Godot will not come today. No, Godot can't come today. Godot can't come today. But he promises that he'll come tomorrow. Now the hope extends. Okay, they are hoping that Godot will come today. They are waiting for Godot. What they are doing? They are waiting for Godot. But now they are informed by a young boy that Godot will not come today. Godot can't come today, and he can come tomorrow. So he will come tomorrow. This means the hope is extended now. Right? He promises that he will come tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow, big word. Right? Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, and it's 30 days from day to day and all our. I don't know. This is, I think a soliloquy, no? From Macbeth, yeah. From Macbeth. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that prays and stays, is up on the stage, and there is no more style to bang in full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Sound and fury, the title is taken by I think WBX. Please comment. Sound and fury, yeah. Sound and fury. WBX. Turning and turning, the widening eye, the falcon cannot hear, the falconer things fall apart. Center cannot hold, near and hard. Close okay? Yeah, right. things fall apart. Chinua Achebe. See, I'm connecting the box. I think. Hope you enjoyed. So things fall apart. Chinua Achebe. Title comes from, I think, Sound and the Fury. I don't know why I really. Is it WB Yeats' Sound and the Fury? Is it WB Yeats'? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Right? If you are sure, please comment. And Sound and the Fury. Right? The title comes from Macbeth. I'm sure that Macbeth. Right? Macbeth. After the, you can say, death of Lady Macbeth, uh, King Macbeth now, right? He he makes us all look, right? That life is full of troubles. Okay, forget about Macbeth, and sorry for the deviation. Okay. Now hmm, he promises who? Godot. No, the young boy informs that Godot can't come today. He can come tomorrow, and he promises that Godot will come tomorrow. Now the hope is extended, and though they are disappointed, Estragon, Vladimir, they are disappointed. Oh my God, we are waiting for Godot, and now Godot has informed us he will not come. He can't come today, and when he can't come today, then what will we do? Okay, let us decide something. And they decide, right? That okay, we will return to tomorrow, right? Let us wait. The person called Godu will come tomorrow. Now the second day begins, and they are back by the same. आ जाते हैं वहाँ. They came there, right? And they wait for whom? Waiting for Godu. Okay. Now they are waiting for Godu on the second day. Yeah. They are unsure if it is the same day or same place because things feel familiar. Now they are not sure that they are there, right? Exactly at the place where they were last day. Okay, so they start waiting, right? For Godot again. Hope. Hope is the you can say keyword here in the play, right? And that's why they hope that they will finally arrive, right? For what Godot will arrive, for what help they are waiting for Godot, that is also not clearly mentioned in the play. Okay, now our characters, another characters, Pozzo and Lucky come back, right? Now Pozzo is blind and Lucky is mute, right? They return. This is next day. Pozzo and Lucky return. They are different and they are in worse shape. Okay. And Pozzo can't see and he falls down. He begs for help. And Lucky can't speak anymore. See, last day, Pozzo was a boss. Lucky was a slave. Pozzo ordered Lucky, and Lucky followed that order blindly. Right? Now, Pozzo is blind, and Lucky is mute, and he can't speak. Right? And he seems frustrated and broken. Right? And they are in worse, you can say, condition. Okay, they come and they go, right? They come and they go. They talk, they come, they go, right? I think I have forgotten. Yeah. He came, he spoke, and he conquered. From where I have taken this sentence, I don't know. Please comment. So they leave, and the boy returns with the same message about Godot, right? Pozzo and Lucky stumble away, leaving Vladimir and Estragon alone, right? The boy comes back and repeats that Godot won't come today. He says Godot will come tomorrow, just like the day before. Now, once again, the informer comes and he informs these two friends that Godot, to whom you are waiting, will not come today. He will come tomorrow, right? So the same message, right, is repeated. Same thing happens. Okay. Now frustrated, they are frustrated. Friends are frustrated. Vladimir and Sagan are frustrated. They talk about leaving and even mention dying, right? They agree to go, but they don't move from that spot, right? They seem trapped, unable to change their situation. Now, this is a description of human condition in postmodern period, right? Where humans are frustrated. Right? They have their hopes, but the hopes are not fulfilled. Godot is a hope. Godot, if you consider Godot as a god, you can. Godot is a god. Who is God? God is a hope, right? And that's why their hopes are not fulfilled and they are frustrated. They want to leave the world, but they can't. They can't. Okay? They want to die, but they can't. They want to move from that spot, but they can't. See, this is the description of their you can say their awkwardness or their incapability, right? Or their struggle for survival in the world. Right? They're trapped. The writer wants to convey us that we are all trapped in this world, in this cruel world, right? In this cruel world of capitalism, in this cruel world of, you can say, uh, fake relationships, and you can say fraudulent fraudulent people, maybe, or you can say atmosphere or polluted atmosphere or corruption and all, right? You can discuss it, right? Okay, so they are trapped, we are trapped. The parents, and what are they doing? They're waiting for Godot. He does not come, right? So the story closes with Vladimir and Estragon still by the tree. They're there. They're there. What they're doing? They're waiting. Godot doesn't come, and nothing is resolved. Now they wanted some solution. They wanted that Godot will come and he will one day he will come and he will solve their problems, right? So Godot is a hope. Godot is a god, maybe, right? Means Godot is someone somewhat called savior, right? Maybe. Please comment. So they are left waiting. The writer, it is, I think, an open-ended play where waiting itself is continued, right? I don't know, but in the movies, right, the story continued. That's so waiting is continued here. No clear answers. What is next? They are just waiting. They are still. They are thinking. They are thinking that why did Godot not appear? Right. So they are waiting, right? And this is, I think, the most appropriate title of the play. And that is why the writer does not mention that Godot will come tomorrow, sure, or you can say he just keeps these characters hoping for Godot, right? So he is not sure that Godot will come or not, right? They are not sure that Godot will come or not, but they have to wait. And I if we think this story philosophically, right, is waiting their destiny, is waiting their destiny. So waiting is a destiny, waiting for Godot. We discuss, okay, or is waiting their activity because they can't do anything, right? They wait, they talk, wait and talk, wait and talk, right? And why are they waiting? Who's that Godot? These are the questions which are having, you can say, somewhat um, confusions. They can be debated, right? They are debatable questions. They can be, you can say, hotly argumented, or you can say we can argue them, right? Very nicely, very elaborately, right? And so I think the writer invites us to discuss three important things. The most important thing one can discuss in this play, in the context of this play, is waiting. Secondly, life. And thirdly, good or God or hope, whatever you like. Right? I think, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Uh, if you wish more videos, please inspire me. Please motivate me. Please discuss with me. Please comment. And I don't think that I should request you to subscribe, share. Mhm. If you like it, share it. If you don't, thank